What if I told you the reason you're stuck isn't because you're lazy or undisciplined, but because you've been lied to? Every single day, you're following rules designed not to set you free, but to keep you predictable. In the next few minutes, we're going to destroy those lies, one by one. And by the end of this video, you'll see the truth you were never supposed to know. Are you ready to wake up? We live in a world that worships motivation. Wake up at 5 a.m. Grind until your eyes bleed. Outwork everyone. You've heard it, you've tried it, and yet something still feels off. Because here's the truth they don't want you to hear. Motivation is a trap. It makes you chase a feeling. Instead of building a system, you scroll for hours, watching highlight reels of billionaires and bodybuilders, thinking that someday you'll start. But motivation is the most inconsistent fuel you can run on. You don't need motivation. You need clarity. Clarity creates momentum. Clarity turns I should into I must. Clarity turns resistance into routine. And here's the kicker. Most people will never find it because they've built their lives around what looks good, not what feels right. From the moment you were born, you were handed a script. Go to school, get good grades, find a job, don't take too many risks, buy things, obey, fit in. But here's the part they leave out. That script wasn't written for your success. It was written for their control. This is the hidden architecture of your mental prison. It's why you wake up anxious, why you feel numb, despite having everything you were told to want. Because deep down, you're not living your story. You're performing theirs. But every prison has a key, and you've had it this whole time. You just forgot where you put it. Somewhere in your life, there was a moment, a flicker, a split second when you saw behind the curtain. Maybe it was at a dead-end job. Maybe it was in the mirror, wondering how your dreams slipped through your fingers. Or maybe it's happening right now. That flicker is what I call the awakening. It doesn't come with a lightning bolt. It's quieter than that. But once it arrives, you can't ignore it. You start questioning. You stop nodding along. You stop needing permission. This is where your real story begins. But be warned, the second you choose to wake up, the world will try to pull you back, asleep. Ever notice how the closer you get to change, the more your brain screams stop? That's not weakness. That's biology. Your mind doesn't care if you're fulfilled. It only cares if you're safe. And safe means familiar. So when you start building new habits, when you speak up instead of staying silent, when you leave comfort behind to chase something real, you're going to feel fear, doubt, maybe even panic. That's the resistance. It's not a wall, it's a test. Most people fail that test. They interpret fear as a stop sign, but fear is not the enemy. It's a compass. It points directly toward the growth you're avoiding. Run from it, and you stay stuck. Walk into it, and you unlock a version of you no one's ever seen. Let's get real. The system isn't going to change for you. No one's coming to save you. No permission slips. No easy paths. No overnight success. But here's what they don't expect. You can rewrite the rules. Not tomorrow. Not when you're ready. Right now. When you take radical ownership of your time, your mind, your environment, the game changes. You stop reacting. You start creating. You don't wait for purpose. You build it, brick by brick, with discipline, with pain, with love. And that's when people start noticing. That's when they ask you, what's your secret? And all you'll say is, I remembered who I was. Let me leave you with one uncomfortable truth. You don't get the life you want. You get the life you tolerate. You tolerate scrolling instead of building. You tolerate silence instead of speaking. You tolerate fear instead of freedom. But once you stop tolerating, everything shifts. your standards rise, your energy changes, and slowly, people who once ignored you start listening. Doors that were closed start to crack open. The universe responds because you finally did. So here's your final choice. Go back to sleep or wake up and take what's yours, because you're not broken, you're not behind, you're not too late. You're just one decision away from the life they said you'd never have.